Hello everyone, it's Michael from GetFitOver40.com with a review slash unboxing video. Full disclaimer, this product was supplied to me by Koogeek. It's the S1 Bluetooth Wi-Fi body analysis scale. So what I mean by that is it doesn't just take your weight, it takes your body fat, visceral fat, obviously things like BMI. It actually does things like body water, bone mass, and lean mass. So it calculates all of that probably in a similar way that a lot of the other scales do that. It's usually an electrical current that it passes through your lower body from one foot basically up through your legs back down through the other foot. That's how it does it. So it's going to be similar, I would imagine, in how it measures with other body fat scales. Now currently I'm using the iHealth Vista scale. So I'm going to kind of be putting them head to head, or at least using them together to see how they work and if my weight is similar, if the body fat is similar, those kinds of things. So I've already downloaded the Koogeek app. It's the health app, and they have a number of health products. They have thermostats, blood pressure monitors, things like that as well. Of course, several scales that they also sell, but we're going to be taking a look at the S1 scale today. So let's take a look at it. Let's unbox it and see what we got here. I can only zoom so far out here with my camera, so we'll just get into the box. So it's just a brown box, you know, your typical brown box. There's really not much going on. There's some stuff on the side. What does it say here? So some information, weight, so 8 groups of body composition, lean mass, BMI. That's something I don't even agree with too much. It's just sort of a, you know, are you overweight based on your weight and height? It doesn't really have anything to do with lean body mass, but anyways, bone mass, body water, weight, again, visceral fat, and that's basically the fat that isn't just under your skin. That's the fat that's in your body, you know, in your abdomen area and things like that. Okay, so let's open this up. Now what I like about the scale, didn't really say anything about it, is it's about half the price of other competitive scales. So if you're looking at, say, a Fitbit, you know, a Fitbit scale would be about $129 for something similar. In the iHealth scale, now I have the Vista, but one that's more like this one would be about $129. My Vista is about $100 because it's not really pretty to look at. Now here we have this S1 scale, and it's a nice size. It's quite nice to look at as well. You know, it's something that's going to look nice in your bathroom. Whereas my Vista is, you know, it would look okay in maybe a more modern bathroom because it's sort of a dark color, it's black, but it is mostly plastic. So what do we get? We got some, I don't know, warranty stuff, I'm assuming. Here we have a quick start guide, excuse me. So I guess that's for the app. Now I've downloaded the app, like I mentioned. There's nothing else in the box. Put that back in there. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, turn it the right way. So there's the scale. You got some plastic. It's basically showing us, you know, how to step on it, batteries, the app, different app stuff here that we need to know about. So this is cool. So you pull this out, and that's going to get the batteries basically to work. So I don't have to necessarily. It's got the batteries already in it. So we have these nice rubber pads here in the bottom. Okay, let's take a quick look around. Now this part right here is the actual LCD screen, or the screen. I'll probably take that off right now. Keep that for later if I need it. And let's take the batteries. Let's take this right out of here. Okay, and let's pop the battery. Okay, so you can see that we're getting some lights, and I'm gonna turn on the app. Hopefully you can see this well enough. It is a little bright out here, and we're gonna add the S1. Let's see if we can get in here. Okay, and so set up, I've never done this, so we're just gonna see how it works. Set up Wi-Fi configuration and link to a device. Or link to a device. Let's just let's do both. Okay, K-zone. Let me enter my password. Alright, let's see if we're getting it to connect. Press the reset button for 5 seconds. There we go. Okay, so I had to wait for the lights to go on. User error there. My 5 seconds potentially wasn't quite long enough. Okay, so now we're just waiting for, it looks like it's connecting to Wi-Fi. There's a little Wi-Fi light flashing there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Maybe I entered the wrong Wi-Fi password. Alright, so after several tries, I did get successful. It linked via Bluetooth pretty much right away. So basically what happened is, you can see here, if I click on this guy here, it goes to the Koogeek, and it sees here Michael K. last weight recorded. I haven't recorded anything, but I can go up here and I can go and configure it and just select the model and configure it. So I had to go back in and set up Wi-Fi configuration and link to device again. But it was linked via Bluetooth already. It had an error with the Wi-Fi. I'm not exactly 100% sure why. I think the first time I tried to connect it from here, the area just was weak, and then I was playing around with it and I reset, took the batteries out, did sort of like a reset, tried it again. I tried connecting to a non-secure network without a password. It didn't like that at all. So then I went back in and tried it again with a secure network using the I think it's the 2.8 gigahertz and the 2, not the 5 gigahertz. And I couldn't get it to connect with the 5, but I did get it to connect with the 2, and we're good to go. So if you're having trouble with yours connecting it to Wi-Fi, sometimes just some routers are just, I've always experienced configuration or just compatibility issues with some devices on certain networks. Sometimes they're a little bit more particular. So try using, I used a password. You never know with your router device, you might have to use a non-password one, but either way, it works. I've got Bluetooth connected, I've got Wi-Fi connected. And I did have to take the batteries out and just start fresh again, and it seemed to work after I played around with it a bit. So we're all connected now. Over the course of the next week, I'm going to be playing around with it, checking out the software, just seeing what kind of readings I get from it in terms of my actual weight, body fat percentage, all that compared to my iHealth Vista. So we'll see how the two compare, because I have a baseline now since I've been using the Vista for quite some time. Alright, thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Keep posted for my full review where I tell you my opinion, what I actually think of it, coming up in about a week or so. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.